Hello children, how are you? I hope you are enjoying the class 10th English lessons as well as digital lessons of SIET Hyderabad. Today we are going to learn about biodiversity face sheet. So, before going to start the lesson biodiversity face sheet, let us see the objectives of the lesson. First objective, children, at the end of this period you will be able to understand the term of biodiversity. Second objective, understand the importance of biodiversity. Third objective, find reasons behind reducing the biodiversity. Fourth objective, find the solutions to conserve the biodiversity. Fifth objective, speak biodiversity in a debate. Dear children, so when you are watching the lesson, you just keep the concentration on 5 objectives. So, before going to the lesson, first let us see what is the meaning of biodiversity. Biodiversity means it is a combination of 2 words, biological and diversity. It refers to the variety of life on earth and encloses all the living things that exist in a certain area, in the air, on land or in water, plants, animals, microorganisms, fungi. Dear children, now see the visual of biodiversity. Observe the pictures, what are the animals, plants, insects, fungi and other species. The total is in under biodiversity. Dear children, I hope you might have understood what is the meaning of biodiversity. Biodiversity boosts ecosystem productivity, where each species, no matter how small, all have an important role to play. For example, a larger number of plant species means a greater variety of crops. Greater species diversity ensures natural sustainability for all life forms. Dear children, I hope you have understood what is the meaning of biodiversity and the importance of biodiversity. So, what are the insects, what are the living things and species in that biodiversity. Dear children, now you watch a video. In this video, you observe many animals, species on the planet. What is the importance of all living things and non-living things, and what is the food chain and food web, how animals and human being is interacted or connected with each other, you can understand in this video. You observe the video.
It represents everything that lives on Earth. It is the fruit of billions of years of evolution, shaped by natural processes and increasingly by the influence of humans. So far, about 1.75 million species have been identified, but scientists believe there could be 13 million species living on our planet. Biodiversity is life. It heals us, as more than 70,000 plant and tree species on Earth are used in medicine. It gives us shelter. Without wood, we couldn't build houses, furniture or tools. Biodiversity feeds us and clothes us. The consumption patterns of people in rich countries are the principal cause of biodiversity loss. The rapid loss of the Earth's species is estimated to be between 1,000 and 10,000 times higher than the natural extinction rate. Today, our planet hosts 7 billion people. We need to preserve biodiversity so that it can meet the needs of 9 billion of us in 2050. The UN Convention on Biological Diversity aims to provide a framework to address the promotion and protection of biodiversity as a source of goods and services essential to life. The effect of human activities magnified in recent years by population growth and global climate change has greatly reduced biodiversity in ecosystems around the world. One way each of us can contribute to foster biodiversity is to choose a more sustainable lifestyle. Education can help us recognize that our individual actions, as harmless as they can appear, can have global ramifications. We need to learn that we are all part of a web of life. When one species disappears, others are at risk of disappearing as a result. We need to empower our children and youth today to help foster biodiversity tomorrow. But how? Let's take the example of a group of secondary students that goes to observe what remains of the forest in a protected area. After learning firsthand about the importance of forests, students discuss the reasons for deforestation and its effects on the livelihoods of communities, as well as on climate and other natural hazards. They then develop a list of simple actions to help restore the forest and better manage it through actions they can take at school and at home. To communicate these actions to other schools and within the community, they animate a community radio program to encourage replanting trees and other plants in their area. During community festivities, they organise role-playing activities to raise awareness of the various aspects of preservation, as well as the use and promotion of the resources within protected areas. Protecting our planet is in our hands.
Dear children, I hope you enjoyed the video. You watched many species and the relationship between the species and what is biodiversity. In the biodiversity, how the animals and species and connected with each other and how impacts one species with another species. Dear children, now you watch a video. In that video, you can observe the garbage and surroundings, the pollution, how these are impacting on human life, how they are spoiling human life. You can watch now. Dear children, I hope you have watched the video carefully. In this video, you have observed the garbage, pollution, smoke and how the animals are wandering in that garbage, and that is caused to the diseases, and it is impact on human life and reduces the value of biodiversity. Dear children, now watch a video. In that video, a girl observes the surroundings and how the people are throwing the wastage into the streets. You see that video. Children, I hope you observed the feelings of a school student and how closely she observed the pollution and how the people are throwing wastage into the streets, and she reacted well and she did something. I will show that video.
અંકલ આ કચરો અહીં ના નાખો, આ ડસ્ટબિનમાં ફેંકી દો.
બેટા તો શા માટે કરસ?
અંકલ લોકો તો કચરો કચરા પેટીમાં નાખતા નથી, એટલે કચરા પેટીને જ કચરા પાસે આવવું પડે ને.
બેટા
Dear children, now you see a video of greenery. It shows the beautiful biodiversity. You observe carefully. I hope you will enjoy the video. Let us see the video. Dear children, I hope you enjoyed a lot by seeing this video. Now I will show you a picture. You observe the picture carefully. So after watching this picture, I will put some questions. You see what are the things in that picture? Surroundings, polluted water, garbage. Dear children, I hope you observe carefully. So now I will put a question. What do you see in the picture? Do you like it? If not, why? One student is giving the answer. So listen to the student.
I don't like it because it is very polluted. The conditions are very bad.
Yes children, in the first picture, which is impulsive, we see a polluted area which is a dumping yard near a water body. We can imagine the foul smell emitted from the place. It is a very unpleasant sight because it not only pollutes the atmosphere, but also the water nearby. It is certainly not the right place for dumping garbage. It may spread many diseases. Dear children, now you watch one more picture. You observe the picture carefully. You observe the greenery, cleanliness, beautiful surroundings and everything. Dear children, I hope you have observed carefully. Now I will put a question about the picture. How is the second picture different from the first? Do you feel good about it? Give reasons for your view. Now a student is giving the answer. Listen to the student.
There are beautiful houses, greenery, clean surroundings.
The second picture, in contrast, presents a clean and green village. It is a pleasing sight. We can breathe easy looking at this picture. It feels nice to look at this picture because everyone likes a neat and clean place without realizing that we are responsible for the first picture too. It is good for our mind and body. It is a healthy atmosphere where growth and development find a conducive atmosphere. We should strive to maintain our atmosphere pollution free. Dear children, now we go for oral discourse. Debate. Human beings cannot live on this earth without causing threat to the nature. So two children are giving their speech.
Respected Chairman Sir, I am Anuhya, Class 10. I must stand to speak in favor of the motion. It is universally acknowledged that human beings cannot live on this earth without causing threat to the nature. One of the main reasons that cause biodiversity loss is deforestation. The animals lose their habitat and the biodiversity of forests are damaged when deforestation happens. The area which has the highest rate of deforestation is Southeast Asia. According to a study of land use change in Asia, 50% of the Asian land is under the development of agriculture or the development of human activities. Therefore, the animals have no habitat and enough food to survive. For example, Singapore has 95% of deforestation rate over the past 183, thus there has more than 20% of species has eliminated. That the biodiversity loss is more and more serious nowadays. Humans should find out the solution to reduce the biodiversity loss. To reduce the extinction of biodiversity, we should decrease the rate of deforestation of the world. One of the solutions of deforestation is reforestation. Although reforestation does improve the rate of deforestation, it does not fully renovate the species richness and ecosystem of a forest. The best way to decrease the rate of deforestation is improve to consideration and awareness of human beings. Human beings should be more intelligent to maintain and protect our Mother Earth. The government and the organization of environment should not be the only who are responsible to the conservation of environment. Humans should have more knowledge about the importance of biodiversity and ecosystem. Thus the awareness of human to biodiversity will increase. Last, the conclusion is, parents play a good role of model to their children to make the better environment for our next generation. Thanking you, sir.
So, let us see one more video of biodiversity. The video says the importance of conservation of biodiversity.
Mr. Chairman, I am 𝗧𝗦𝗔𝗧 from 𝗳𝗶HS 𝗧𝗧 stand before you to speak against the motion. I beg to disagree with the statement. In fact, it is the result of scientific and technological progress that man has made. Man reached to such a state that he cannot live on this earth without causing threat to the nature. I would like to give some positive measures to reduce the threat to the nature, such as growing more trees, implementations of pollution check policies. By the government, streets of recycling produce ban of plastic bags, it disagrees of the amount of deforestation, introducing new lands under forest, less use of chemicals that distribute the nature, abolishing factories that empty smoke, use of CNG, other gases to reduce pollution, preventive measures to be taken by everyone, increasing use by cycle of for short distance, use metro instead of personal vehicles, cleaning the river water, introductions of natural resources for most of the activities such as cooking. Finally, I wanted to conclude that threat to the nature can be decreased if everybody use the nature wisely. Thank you very much. Dear friends, save the environment and save the earth. Thank you.
Dear children, I hope you have enjoyed the digital lesson of biodiversity. So, let us meet in the next class. Have a nice time. Happy learning. Bye.